Let's read short stories with comprehension check for grade 4. Driving dogs. Want to go for a walk? Not just dogs. 2 New Zealand rescue dogs didn't melt under the pressure of live TV and passed their driving test on Monday, according to an Australian news report. After 2 months of training, the dogs were strapped into cars and set down a racetrack in what has been described as a world first. The dog is doing all the driving, trainer Mark Vett said. The dog starts the car, puts his paw on the brake, puts the car into drive, paw on the steering wheel, gas pedal on, and off he goes down the track. The cars have handles on the steering wheel and special brakes and gas pedals to make sure the car doesn't go too fast. The media reports that Porter, a 10-month-old bearded collie, and Monty, an 18-month-old giant schnauzer, were taught to drive by the New Zealand SPCA, Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, to show that shelter dogs are very smart and make great pets. Your turn to read, kids. Good job! This time, let's answer the questions from the story. 1. This special car was set up so the dogs could use the steering wheel with their paws. A. True. B. False. C. It doesn't say in the story. You're right. The correct answer is A. True. Number 2. What was the name of the dog's trainer? A. Harold Porter. B. Mark Vett. C. It doesn't say in the story. You're right. The correct answer is B. Mark Vet. Number 3. How long was the dog's training period? A. 5 weeks. B. 2 months. C. 6 months. You're right. The correct answer is B. 2 months. Number 4. Why were the dogs taught to drive a car? A. To test out a new steering wheel. B. To prove that cars can be driven by anyone. C. To prove that rescue dogs are smart and make good pets. You're right. The correct answer is C. To prove that rescue dogs are smart and make good pets. Number 5. What does SPCA stand for? A. Society for Playing with Cars. B. Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. C. Society for the Prevention of Car Accidents. You're right. The correct answer is B. Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Number 6. The car driven by the dogs was exactly like a normal car. A. True. B. False. C. It doesn't say in the story. You're right. The correct answer is B. False. How many scores did you get? Wow, that's a good job. Let's now proceed to the next story. Why bear has a short tail? Back in the old days, bear had a long tail like fox. Since fox likes to fool others, he decided to play a trick on bear. One day, Fox was carrying a long string of fish that he had stolen. When Bear saw Fox, he asked, "Where did you get those fine fish? They look delicious." "I went fishing and caught them," said Fox. "Do you want me to show you how to fish?" Bear had never fished before. He had only had fish that others had given him. He loved fish and wanted to learn how to catch them. Fox took Bear to the cold, icy lake and said, "Cut a hole in the ice and stick your tail in the hole. Soon, the fish will begin to bite. When you can't stand the cold any longer, pull out your tail and it will be covered with fish. The longer you leave your tail in the water, the more fish you will catch." Bear did exactly what Fox told him to do. He left his tail in the freezing lake a very, very long time. It was a long enough time for the ice to freeze around Bear's tail. When he finally pulled his tail out, most of it stayed stuck in the ice. And that is why bears today have short tails. Your turn to read, kids. Good job! This time, let's answer the questions from the story. 1. How long was Bear supposed to leave his tail in the ice lake? A. Until the sun went down. B. Until he couldn't stand the cold any longer. C. Until he felt a fish bite. You're right. The correct answer is B. Until he couldn't stand the cold any longer. Number 2. Where did Fox get all the fish? A. He caught them. B. They were given to him. C. He stole them. You're right. The correct answer is C. He stole them. Number 3. How did Bear usually get fish? A. They were given to him. B. He went fishing and caught them. C. He stole them from Fox. You're right. The correct answer is A. They were given to him. Number 4. How did Bear lose his long tail? A. Fox cut it off. B. It froze and broke off in the lake. C. A fish bit it off. You're right. The correct answer is B. It froze and broke off in the lake. Number 5. What did Fox tell Bear to do to catch fish? A. Use a long stick as a fishing pole. B. Scoop out fish from the lake with his paws. C. Stick his tail in the lake and wait for lots of fish to bite. You're right. The correct answer is B. Scoop out fish from the lake with his paws. How many scores did you get? Wow, that's a good job. Do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button to be notified on our next episodes. Goodbye, kids!